Welcome to Thursday, the 7th of December, 2023. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help people create online businesses around their passion, their skill set, their hobby, whatever it is they're interested in. They want to share that knowledge and experience with other people, help those people move forward in their lives, and also get paid doing it. So I just thought I'd shoot this quick video today. It's a little bit earlier in the day than I normally do because I've just come off a call with one of my clients who's feeling overwhelmed and in tears. And I don't like to see that in any of my clients because I've experienced a lot of that myself in this roller coaster online world that I'm in and many people are in today. So if you're watching the video and you're in that space, I know how you feel. So I've been working with this young lady for the last 3 years. So she's in her 20s, gave up her 9-to-5 job 2 years ago. So very courageous, very brave, particularly for a young person today. But I think for anybody who decides to leave a 9-to-5 job and build an online business, it's a very courageous thing to do. I think it's the right thing, not for everybody, but it is certainly a very courageous thing to do, taking action. Really good. Anyway, she'd been working with me for the last couple of years. And this morning she was very stressed, I felt it in her, very overwhelmed. And I could sense those tears that were coming out. And the problem is that, like so many things, when you get into this online space, there's that thought, there's that feeling, there's that emotion, there's that drag back to, those thoughts of maybe I should be back in a 9-to-5 job. But the reality of it is that, what was at play was a very difficult situation for her because she was creating a lot of this herself. And I do this well, not so much now, but I used to do this a lot. And what was happening was there wasn't a sense of control on how it is you manage your days and your weeks. And if you don't manage your time, your most valuable asset, then it is going to be a recipe for disaster, not just I believe certainly in the online world. If you don't manage your time, then it is going to be a very troublesome time. And I think also it applies outside of being online as well. And our most valuable asset is our time. So we need to manage it properly. So I took her through how it is I do manage my time. And I know that it's helped her enormously because I saw that big smile at the end of the call. And she used the words aha moment, which is always something I love to hear from people. Those breakthroughs that you get with people in coaching. But share with you a few things. And those were, number one, in the online world, your calendar, I know I go on about this a lot, but your calendar has to manage your day for you. If it's not scheduled in your calendar, it's not going to happen. And if it does happen, it's probably going to throw you off doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. So really important to schedule in your calendar what it is you're doing. So I have this kind of 3 things I do. Number one is I block out in my calendar the activities that I do. And that's why, helping her with this was really important. And these things are really simple, but we don't actually implement them. Maybe we're not aware of them, and hopefully now you are aware of them. Number one, blocking out in your calendar time to do certain activities. And for me, that is calls that I do with my clients. That's number one. Number two, writing content for my posts, for my newsletters, for my broadcasts to my email list. So that would be a second one. The third thing I would do is, like I'm doing tomorrow morning, which is what I shared with her, was that I've got my whole morning tomorrow is I'm going to be shooting videos for new courses, videos for existing courses, sales videos, upsell videos, downsell videos, welcome videos, thank you videos, opt-in page videos. I'm going to just shoot videos tomorrow. So that's another activity that I've scheduled in my calendar as a block of time. So videos, doing email sequences, having client calls, all these things are activities that I put into my calendar as blocks of time. And to make it simple for me, which I think helped her as well, visually, I'm very a visual person. And I like to have these blocks of time in different colors. So if you were to see my calendar now, if you were to come in and have a look at my calendar now, you will see my mornings, which is my most productive time, with different blocks and different colors. So like tomorrow, Friday here in Australia, it's videos. Today, it's doing my email sequences. Monday, it's doing all my content. And these would all be different blocks with different colors in my calendar. What happens then is I'm able to get into flow, because like tomorrow, I'm not going to do any social media in the morning. I'm not going to do any calls in the morning. I'm not going to do any email sequences in the morning. I'm just going to come in for 3 hours. I'm going to stand in this room here. I'm going to put a camera right in front of my face, and I'm going to shoot videos. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. And that helps me get into that flow of that one particular activity. I'm not getting disrupted by all different activities that are going on. Notifications, my phone going, doing these different tasks, and people pulling you around the place to do these things. And it has helped me enormously, because I see so many people today who are busy and they're not productive. And if they're busy and they are productive, they're hating it because they're just going through this grind. And it's because they're not in flow. They're not doing the one activity and doing it really well so that they really enjoy it. And I know that if you block out the time to do the work, then you're going to get into the flow. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to then, it's similar, is to take that block of time and batch activities, batch work. Don't be doing different types of work, just do one type. So tomorrow morning, again, using my example, is I'm just going to shoot videos. I batch that as an activity that I'm going to take from that block of time in my calendar and just do videos. And I know that if you batch your time, it will help you enormously get into the flow. The third thing then is to make sure that you set boundaries. Set boundaries around doing this work, but also then communicating them to other people, whether your family, whether it is to your team, whether it is to your clients. Because I know that up until, maybe last year or earlier on this year, because I'm a very giving person, I would, particularly I'd let clients go way over the time and no more. I make it clear that this is the time that we're going to work together. We're going to achieve whatever it is you're looking to get help with, and make sure that we get that in a solid plan together. But that's the time we've allocated, because I've got another client and I've got another client, and you've got to respect my time because I respect your time. And really, it is important. And people, you'll find that people don't respect your time, not because they're bad people, not because they're bad people. Most people are good people. It's just because they don't manage their time in a way that is really important. They just allow time to float around the place and just do different things. And that's okay if that's what you want to do. But if you want to build a successful online business, you have to be able to manage your time. And I know having blocks, batching, and then setting boundaries will help you enormously. So I wanted to share that with you today. Hopefully you found that helpful. I did love seeing her smile on her face at the end of our call today, and those words, the ahas. And I know that it's helped her and served her. And I hope it's helped you as well. Okay, final thing today is that day 3 of our LinkedIn 3 challenge, which is helping people grow their business online using LinkedIn or finding their dream job, is at 12:30 AEST, so that's Australia Eastern Standard Time, wherever time zone it is for you in the world. You can still register. People are still registering, even though we're on day 3, the final day. And I think one of the reasons is people also want to get all of the recordings, which are up for 48 hours of the 3 days. And if you want to be part of that, I'll put a link below here. All you need to do is click the link, register, and look forward to seeing you in day 3 of our challenge. That's Ayushi Chaswell and myself, which is starting at 12:30 AEST. That's a couple of hours from now. It is exactly a couple of hours from now. So wherever you are in the world, have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow.